Hey, True Believers England teen here, kind of. Am I looking as slow as I usually do, or am I more slow than ever? Hey, open to jokes. I understand. There you go. I don't know how long I'm going to last
comics. We are all friends.
Exactly. Yeah, that is one I definitely walked into. All righty, kids. We are going to be doing and looking at and ranking some covers from the Metal Men from 1962. I believe they were created. Robert Kanigher and Ross Andrew.
What's the title again? I'm sorry.
The Metal Men.
Oh, yeah, Ross Andrew.
Ross Andrew and Robert Kanigher created them in 1962. I decided instead of doing issues 1 through 12, we are going to be doing issues 1 through 8, plus their first appearances in Showcase since they had the 37, 38, 39, and 40. So there you go. All righty. A lot of fun. I guess we'll get started. I might drop out. RDV's ready to take it away unless you want me just to drop out and give you the keys to the car. Now, it's up to you.
Whatever kicks you off faster.
Okay, there you go. I'll tell you what. I'll set up this first one and say hello to everybody, including Professor Pixel, who has returned from the Orient.
I know. You've missed me.
I miss the Orient more.
Well, that's fair.
Actually, I'll send the tier list.
Now, where did you go? Did you go to the Philippines or?
Yeah, the Philippines.
Yeah, I went to Thailand myself. Southeast Asia. It's almost exactly the same, except for yours is more Spanish.
Yep. Well, I mean.
Well, so what was it like meeting Wes?
I did not meet Wes.
Wow, he is so stuck up he wouldn't say hello to you. What is that all about, ladies and gentlemen?
It's all Wes's fault, really.
Exactly. Also, we have the real Dr. VENKMAN. There, he's right there.
Or just Skeletor, because we don't have names.
Or Skeletor. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot names. We used to have names. Now we're just numbers.
We used to have. Now we're just and friends. Thanks, Pixel.
Yeah. I am not a number. I'm a free man.
And anyone notice we started on time tonight?
Did we now? I think we started at 11 o'clock when we should have started at 10:30.
But it was scheduled for that time. We started at that time.
Only because thank you for trying anyway. That's very kind of you for trying. But no, we're very late. And hello to Michael Taylor, Ice Tops, Henry, Desert Rose, Joe, and Jay. Jay's in the house telling me wrong date. Maranya is also. Let's get the show on the road. Cricket, get the bags. I don't know what that's about.
I don't know what cricket is.
Okay, well, let's see. Let us get this thing going. And oh yeah, I do have to share out the screen here. And I guess I'll stick around for a couple. If you don't mind, if you want to take over, like I said, it's all yours. Am I still here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I muted this way for a second time. So.
Oh, yeah, I saw Mulan. I saw Mulan more than any grown man ever should, because that was Ashley's movie. If you have toddlers, they get a movie and that's the only thing they watch. But after a while, if you're an adult, you just stop watching it. All righty, let's go. This is Showcase number 37 RDV.
What the heck?
It's
the Metal Men fail the world, the humans will be doomed. No, I was just trying to decide what the, I guess, 10? I don't know.
10's laying on the ground holding his head. You're looking at lead.
Oh, okay. Well, the gray one.
Lead. Yeah.
And then there's Ant-Man on the floor. It's great.
No, that's 10.
It looks like Ant-Man.
Okay.
I don't see those gems.
It's the Flaming Doom.
Let's see. Gold can stretch his form. Iron is super strong. Lead blocks harmful radiation, and mercury can melt past through small places. Platinum. Oh goodness.
You know, I'm gonna say this: they're screwed. Not even Steve Irwin survived this.
Basically, they all got stretchy, shapy powers.
That's horrible.
Well, I'm saying they don't have a Steve Irwin chance in surviving.
Oh my gosh! All right. So anyway, what do you grade this?
I'll go 8.
8. All righty. And how about you, Pixel?
Crikey.
He looks so derpy stretching that way. However, I think that this is a very exciting cover. If you see this, you're going to be very interested, and you're wondering why the magic flying stingray, rather than using the sting, is having laser eyes. It's very exciting, very interesting. I'll go 9.
All righty. And Eric, what do you think?
10 for the sheer absurdity of it.
All righty. Yeah, I'm in agreement on this one. I've always loved this. The giant flying space mantis. I just always thought this was cool. It's weird, to be sure, but another word for that would just be different, especially back in the day. So yeah, there you go. All righty. Dark Admiral says 10. All righty. Jay Lucien gives this a 9. We have a 10 from Michael Taylor. Very cool cover. Nice details. All right. And let's see. Joe says 7. So does Ice Tops. And we lost Pixel. I thought I was going to be the first to drop. Ooh. Or did I drop? Y'all still there?
No,
Yeah.
He went to go at Bam in a box.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Ethereal says 7. Desert Rose says 8.
Yep.
All righty. Nope. Period. There we go.
Oh. I figured you had to leave already. So
Not yet. I will say goodbye before I leave.
All righty. Maranya says Showcase 37. This feels like a standard superhero cover of the time. Well rendered. The mystery of what is happening and why sells the book. Score a medal 10. All righty. And we've got a Showcase 37. It's a very good cover. It's an 8, says Henry. All righty. And hello to Tony Hayes. What's up? How you doing? Feel free to throw in your 2 cents or your score from 1 to 10. And yep, 1 is worst, and there we go. And 10 is the best. As a matter of fact, here is the guide. We have 1 being god awful, 2 is horrible, 3 is very bad, 4 is bad, 5 is meh, meaning like it does not affect you one way or the other. 6 is forgettable and kind of mediocre. 7 is a good, solid book. 8 is very good. 9 is awesome. 10 super awesome. And let's see where this cover goes. We have 3 7s, knocking out 3 of those 5 10s, and then 3 8s, taking out the last 2 10s, but leaving 1 of the 2 9s left. All righty. And this, our first cover of the night, is a 9. Already, and we move on, and it is Pixel's turn, and you get book number 2, which is Showcase Presents number 38.
All right. The smoke and flame arises, the most unique band of fighters, metal men, to battle the Nightmare Menace. Sorry.
That has verve.
It's an intriguing cover, but I think I kind of like it less than the last one. I'm going to go 8.
All right. And how about you, Eric?
I think I'm going to join Pixel in an 8 here.
All right. RDV?
did he just throw a dummy on the right side? What the heck is that? Wait, was he knocked out? He looks so weird. His eyes. I'll go 6.
Okay. Not digging on the metal men so far. Let's see. We got a gigantic robot that is melting the metal men, as we have that is Gold, who's trying to make sure that oh goodness gracious, Magnus, right?
Yeah, Will Magnus.
Will Magnus, yeah. It makes sure that he's out of the way and he's going to survive. Gold save Doc from the Nightmare Menace. I don't see the problem here. We've got a giant robot on a Silver Age. I'm sorry. I mispronounced it. We got a giant robot. It is. I don't know. I'm giving this one a 9 at least.
Next time you should build robots that don't melt.
Oh, there you go. Well, they're melting things. Alrighty. So Jay says 8. Joe says 7. Ethereal says 8. So does Dark Admiral and 1 Slick. And Desert Rose says 7. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 8s and 2 7s. Let me mark that though with 2 7s and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alrighty. Meet from In a Disguise and meet back to you, sir. We've got 9 for the first one, says 1 Slick. Alrighty. That it'll stay at a 9 though. And let's see. I'll give this a 6, says Ice Tops, joining RDV. And then we have Michael Taylor and Rhaegar giving these 8s. All right. And let's see. Henry, Showcase 38. I like that robot melting the metalman. It's a very good cover. It's an 8. All righty. And then we have, I give that cover a 7. Gold has a good hold on that guy. That's Will Magnus. I know it's Magnus something, but there you go. All right. We got 7. And let's see. Maranya says Showcase 38, another standard superhero cover of the time. Silver Rage silliness. Great concept. Good rendering. Score a melting 9. Alrighty. And let's see. That jacket on the gentleman is nice. I know, right? If I wasn't from Florida, I would say, hey, we should go back to. I mean, is that looks like a smoking jacket though, not like a suit jacket. Yeah, these are Silver Age 1960s covers.
Yeah, he just got done announcing a baseball game.
Yes. Okay, let me see. The latest cover we will be getting. Oh my gosh, my computer's so slow today.
Want me to put it up?
No, I'm just the latest we get to is 1964 tonight. Yeah, we are going
If
through.
it's easier for me just to put up the books and do the start and goes, I can do that.
Oh, if it gets to there. Thank you, though.
Yep.
Should I say 1 just to be anarchy and threat? Nah, you should always be honest. You should always be honest with your opinion. Let me get the stop. And remember, if you do have a last-minute vote, bidding comes on Saturday night, where, by the way, I finally did get in a whole bunch of those Space Family Robinson I ordered right after we did the cover ranking that now seems like nobody's interested in.
The Cloud Blocks?
No Coblop, sorry.
That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that number 9 is gonna around here is gonna be worth millions. All righty, let's see what we got with it. Number 2. We've got 2 6s taking no 10s. The 2 6s take out the 2 9. These are 8s. Because we got 9 8s on this one. That's where this is going. It's an 8. All righty.
This guy is saying, should I just say 1 just to be anarchy and throw all the other outputs?
Alrighty, and let's see. Go for showcase number 39. Honestly, I've heard of such a concept. How does it feel to be that way? What?
Anarchist, just to throw 1 in there just to make everybody else.
X-Men 207. 207. Is that the is that the one where it's like they're Wolverine's looking this way, Colossus is like, brr. I think that's that one, right? Alrighty, it is Eric's turn, and here you go, sir, with Showcase Presents number 39.
That's one that has the Blob holding Rachel, I believe, right? No, never mind. It's Wolverine. Yeah, you're right. It is Wolverine, where he's cutting down one side.
Okay. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, there's that one.
All righty, Eric. What do you see and what do you say?
I'm gonna go 9 on this one.
All right. And how about you, RDB?
How about me? How about you?
Sir?
Yeah, you could tell these are almost like a Hanna-Barbera creation. I'll go 7 on these. Yeah, I'll be generous.
You're just not feeling the metal men tonight, are you?
I never cared for the metal men.
Go figure. It
They're
takes
just
all types. Pixel, what do you think?
It's funny because over the past months that we've been doing these, anytime the metal men have come up, I've been the one saying that. But I'm going to give this one a 10. I think that this is really cool. I like how they're all stretching in different ways here. You have the 2 solid ones and this giant hand that's ripping out and trying to pull them away. And they're holding on for dear life. It's epic. I don't know what to say. It's 10. But on that note, I do have to say farewell. I will see y'all next time.
All righty. You have a good time over talking about that show that you like.
I will. Thank you. Bye.
See you, Pix.
All righty. And Eric, what do you say?
I said 9 on this one.
You said 9. How about you, RDV?
I said 7.
Oh, it's my turn then. Dang, I'm the one. Okay, I'm going 10 on this, definitely. I agree. This is bright. It's colorful. It's fun. It's got a little bit of sense of humor almost to it. So, yeah, I am definitely a 10 on this one. All right, let's see what we got here. 7 from Ethereal. Jay says 9. So does Michael Taylor saying cool cover. And then we've got a 7 from Desert Rose. So we got 2 7s, 2 9s. 2 7s and 2 9s. All righty. And going to have to watch. Okay, let's see. Dark Admiral says 5. One Slick says 9. All righty. 8 7 6 5. Okie dokies. Let's see. 6. I don't like giant hands in comics, says Joe. That is strange, sir. But hey, we all have our things. All righty. Let's give that the 6 that he says. And then Maranya says, Showcase 39, much better rendering, and there's actual action and peril on this cover. What caused this? The mystery sells the book, scores a doom 10. Showcase 39, it's a 6, says Henry. Next up, let's see, 9 from Ice Tops. And then we have, let's see, 7 from Tony and a 5 from Rhaegar. All right, and let's see. Today in a Disguise came up with an 8. Black Spiders, hey man, what's up? Is giving it a 6. All right, thing is not friendly on this cover, says Michael Taylor. All right, we get an 8 and a 6. Okay, and let me get this to where it needs to be. What we've got is 2 5s, taking out 2 of those 3 10s, and then 3 6s. Taking out that last 10 and 2 of the 5 9s. We have 4 7s, taking out 3 9s and 1 8. And this is a 7, ladies and gentlemen. I am shocked. To me, this is the best cover so far of the night. But it takes all types. There we go. All righty. And let's keep going here. And I will say go for Showcase number 40, and I guess it's my turn to start one off. There we go. And what do we get with number 40? We get Danger Radioactive as he's take Tina away before I contaminate her. We've got it almost looks like a giant Will Magnus. I don't know if that's supposed to be a thing there. But there you go. Okay, I'm giving this one an 8. How about you, RDV?
Is that Abraham Lincoln's body?
That's Will Magnus.
Oh. So he's now a big giant robot thing? I'm confused. So the guy who created him is now turned into a giant radioactive thing?
At least for this issue. It is the 1960s.
Tina the fat lard. Eat your dinner. Yeah, 8.
All right. And how about you, Eric?
I'm going to say 9.
All righty. Okay, and in the chat, we've got 6 from Black Spiders, 10 from Jay, an 8 from Dark Admiral, a 7 from Desert Rose, and an 8 from In a Disguise. So that is a 6, a 7, 2 8s, and a 10.
That's a weird looking helicopter. Now that I look at it on.
All right. And let's see. We have a showcase number 40. It's a 6, says Henry. All righty. And then we've got 7 from Joe, an 8 from Ethereal, and a 10 from Michael Taylor saying cool cover, nice detail, a 9 from Ice Top. So we've got a 7, 8, 9, 10. A 7, an 8, a 9, and a 10. All right. Showcase 40. Simple and effective cover. Dutch angle works to give an uneasy feeling to the situation. Great rendering score, a melted 10.
I know it. Unless he follows himself.
Yeah, because he doesn't have. It's not the whites. Not a company with the white circle of death.
Yeah, I noticed that. So it was like so abrupt though. That's all I was confused.
Sneezing.
Oh.
That was that. Yeah, that's that. Okay.
So you turn your camera off too? Like I don't have that time. I just hit mute.
I didn't mean to hit the camera, but the camera is before the microphone, so I hit that first. All righty. It's gold, it's iron, tin, platinum, and mercury, and lead. All righty, and then we've got a 9 from One Slick. Okay. And we have, let's see, I didn't know the Metal Men were that interesting, said Tony Hayes. And yes, they are. Most of Silver Age DC turned out to be damn interesting. Let's see. Hey, Geek Hero, what's up? And hello, and have a good night. It was fun to read. I had fun reading the Atom comics, too. I like the Atom. All right.
They should merge together and make a giant mech robot.
All right. We got Stop, and let's see where this one lands. We had, let's see, 2 6s taking out those 2 10s, and then we've got 3 8 or 3 7s taking out those 3 9s with 6 8s left. And we have another 8, ladies and gentlemen. Where did this one go? Here it is. All righty.
You called the 7 from Tony and the 8 from Rhaegar, says Maranya.
I thought I did.
Yeah.
I remember reading them off. Yeah. All right. And let's see. Go for issue number 1. RDV. Here you go.
Aha. Huh. So, toy soldiers are falling on them?
I would probably consider them to be some sort of metal of sorts, but that's a lot of bombs.
Who's writing this? Bob Haney?
Now in their own, Robert Kanigher and Ross Andrew are the ones that took this book. It actually says Reign of the Missile Men.
I thought Doom Patrol's supposed to be the weird one. This is weird. Yeah.
Sorry, I was muted.
All righty. And how about you, Eric?
Again, 10 for the sheer absurdity.
Okay, I'm just saying 10 because it's cool. Also, this is a book that I did sell once. It was not the greatest of covers. I would love to have this book. This is one of my my grails. All right. And let's see, going to the chat, we have One Slick saying 10 for the robot bombs. Thank you for spelling it properly. I appreciate that. Ethereal Dragon says 9. And Dark Admiral says 10. So we've got 2 10s and a 9. 1, 2, and a 9. All righty. Ross Andrew don't get enough credit, says Black Spiders. And Metal Men number 1, it's a solid cover. Give it a 7, says Henry. All righty. And Ice Top says 10. Next up, we've got Joe saying 10. Also, 5 from Black Spiders, a 6 from Rhaegar, a 7 from In a Disguise, and an 8 from Michael Taylor. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Metal Men number 1. What a difference in art. This cover epitomizes Silver Age silliness. Mystery of What Happened sells the book. Score of Missile Men 10. Yeah, who is it the same? who do we have here? It's Ross Andrew on pencils, Robert Kanigher writing, and Mike Esposito is the inker.
Esposito.
Esposito, if you are going by the actor, so that might be his actual name, Esposito. Alrighty, let's see it, and now we are. Oh, I got everybody's score. Desert Rose gave it an 8. I think that's the last one.
That was the last score.
All right, so we have 1-5 taking out one of the 7 10s, and then we've got 2 6s, 2 7s, and 2 8s taking out the rest, leaving 2 9s. I actually thought we might have had our first 10 here. All righty. Boom, but it is in the 9 column. All right, we've had 1 or 2 end up with no 10s. All righty, Eric, you get book number 6. Which is issue number 2.
Um, 10.
All
I'm
right.
liking this. This is crazy.
As the Metalmen are. This is all your fault, Platinum. Mercury's right. How can I stop them? These menaces I have invented. All right. What do you say, RDV?
Art alone on this is a 10.
All
It's
right.
got a little better. The water splashing stuff like this.
Yeah, you're not going to get an argument from me. I'm wondering about the aliens in the background, but there you go. All righty. Should after some done over here. Oh, wait, what?
No, he saw his cat bombed in his litter box. And he's dying.
Oh. All righty. Let's see. We've got a 10 from In a Disguise and a 10, very, very cool cover from Michael Taylor, and a 10 from Joe.
I'll be right back. I got to use the little Venkman's room.
All righty. Metalmen are very, I agree, Patrick. Let's see. Desert Rose gives it. Hey, Clint, what's up?
But first, Clint, I love you.
Desert Rose gives this a 10. Nice Tops gives this a 9. And we have Metalman number 2. It's average. It's a 6. Every party has a pooper. That's what. No, I'm just kidding, man. All righty. Let's see. Usually we have a few more people on panels, so it takes a little longer to get to you guys, give you a little extra time for your scoring there. Okay. Or am I dropped out and
No, you're
everything
here.
stopped?
Can you hear me?
Eric?
You're going bye-bye. Well, it's just me. Everybody's gone. Completely abandoned. It's like the Titanic. Yeah, we lost D. He'll be back. So, anybody have any good stories to tell? Anybody pick up any cool books at their LCS today? Anybody see any good movies? And this is why I don't ever do my own live streams. Oh, Black Spiders and the Metal Men is kind of an acquired taste. G.I. Joe 3. Did you read it yet, Patrick? If so, what'd you think of it? Oh, happy birthday to your daughter, Clint. I've heard nothing but good things about Sonic 3. Let's see. Deadpool, gross, sick, but funny. Yeah, Black Spiders, I want to say we did do an Atom cover ranking. If we haven't, we will be at some point.
Hello.
Well,
Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
I know, right? Okay, so let's see. One Slick gives this a 10. Sorry about that. What are you talking about?
I was just reading the chat and proving once and for all why I don't do my own live streams.
Okay. You know, you do interesting videos and people still watch them. I noticed your count goes up.
I can do that, but I can't freestyle with no one else to talk to.
I gotcha. All righty. So let's see. One Slick says 10. Clint says 10. Dark Admiral says 10. 1, 2, and 3. And then we have Black Spiders with a 6, as well as Ethereal Dragon. Next up, I lit some incense. This should be okay. Let's see. I heard of the Metal Men, says Manga Reader. And now we're judging covers. And thankfully, you don't have to have read something to look at it and go, that is cool art or fun or whatever. I like that or whatever, you know. Metal Men 2. Great detail on the cover. Situational peril. I score this a platinum 10, says Maranya. All righty. Yep. My computer's been acting weird all night. Metal was one of the DC Comics most overlooked series, just like Suicide Squad. Let's see. He's next up is the Twilight Zone. Hey, we should do Twilight Zone covers. Did we do Twilight Zone covers? I don't think we did. Did we?
I thought we did.
Yeah, we did. Yes, you're right. I do remember. Man, we have done. This is our 139th episode. That ain't nothing, you know. I mean, we've been kicking this, right? Let's see. Between you and me, I'm not a Metal Man fan, but like I said, you don't need to be to look and go, that's good art. Let's see. Do we have any more? Nope. Okay, let me get stop. I agree with RDV. Outer Limit covers would be pretty cool. Alrighty, and you know what? This is the 6th. This is the 6th book. And we do have one more spot, I believe, on this month's or this season's roster. So why not, Eric?
Yes.
Let's see. What are some good science fiction? We'll put Outer Limits. Some good science fiction covers.
Good science fiction covers.
Yeah. Wasn't there an EC that was dedicated? I mean, I'm seeing the word weird science.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. What else? Oh, okay. Heavy metal. And we need one more. Challengers. Oh, you see, you went Challengers Unknown, but right underneath is Star Trek. And I'm thinking Gold Key Star Trek. All right. These are some very interesting titles. There we go. The poll is up. So there we go, kids. And I'm going to take just a second, if y'all don't mind, and I'm going to put in my 2 cents on which one. No, out of all of these, which one appeals to you there, Eric?
Out of which titles again?
It's Weird Science, Heavy Metal, Gold Key Star Trek, and Outer Limits.
Weird Science. Let me see. There's some beautiful covers on that, and they're all ages appropriate.
Yeah, which Heavy Metal we might have a hard time with. With Heavy Metal, if that goes, I'll definitely have to pick and choose. But Outer Limits and Weird Science, I mean, heck, they even made a movie out of Weird Science. Not a lot of people know that that is a comic book movie, but it is. because it was based on the Weird Science magazine. Weird Science. All righty, let's get this thing continued. And I do believe we're back to my leading us off here. Oh, did I score this one?
I don't think you did.
I don't think I did. Okay, well, it's let's see. We had 3 5s and 1 9 trying to take down what looks like 11-10. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first 10 of the night. All righty. So let us bring that up.
Oh man.
And here we go. I do believe it's my turn to lead us off again. And I have book number 7, which is Metal Men number 3. And what do we have here? We've got Doc, Platinum's out of control. Stop her before she destroys us all as she's trying to wrap around their particular flying saucer. I'm giving this a 10 again. I like this. So let me put the go for book 7. All right. I don't know why I hit the 0 first, but there you go, guys. Eric, what do you say?
I'm going to agree with you. This is absolutely a 10.
All right. RDV, are you back?
I'm back. And whatever Tony's cat ate, I got the same thing. Thanks, Tony.
Taco Bell.
Yeah. Well, I wish it was Taco Bell. It was not Taco Bell. Ooh, more like bean burrito
Yucca.
with onions.
Even worse.
You know, she is out of control. She's trying to fly the ship, and they don't want her to fly the ship. So, of course, they're fighting against her, saying no. But I'm like, there's no curbs where she's at. It'll be fine. Kookiness, 7.
All right. We got a 7 and 9, 8, 7. And
Well,
let's go to the chat
all right.
where we got, Twilight. We did Twilight Zone once before.
Yeah.
We may get back to them.
Outer Limits, bro. No one's gonna vote for that though.
Yeah, I would definitely. That would have been my second choice, and I definitely would like to do those.
Oh, the one that I had, by the way, that was an awesome cover.
It was.
All of these are really good.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
I said like Star Trek and Outer Limits and Weird Science. You know, are really cool.
Next, we have In a Disguise with a 10, Dark Admiral with a 10, and a Clint 9, as well as an Ethereal 6. So 6, 9, 2 10s.
And also,
Right,
happy
6.
birthday to your daughter, Clint. 7 years old. Is that her golden birthday?
Oh, goodness. My mother's birthday was 3 days ago.
I had no idea that what golden birthday was until I was like in the 20s. Like, what? What's a golden birthday?
We have an 8 from Joe, a 9 from One Slick. Don't care for the yellow background, he's saying, and a 7 from I Stop. 7, 8, and 9.
Yes.
9.
So that'd be a great tier list. Outer Limits, Star Trek, or you could have X-Files. You know, where do these sci-fi shows rank? You know,
Okay.
get Dalton on it. Dalton will love it.
Yeah, for that would be a different channel thing. Okay, so Henry says Metalman 3, very good cover. It's an 8. Alrighty. And let's see. Next up, we have a 5 from Black Spiders. 10, very cool cover. Nice detail below what little there is. Alrighty. And then Metalman number 3, Perilous Situation. Just enough detail to set up the action. Silver Age Silliness. This is a Platinum was framed 10. So we got 2 10s. 1 and 2. Next up, Close Encounter, Warhammer, Doom. Letting a Woman Drive keeps it from being a 10, says Clint. All right. And then let's see. Don't know about the golden birthday, just anniversaries. And here you go. All right. Let's get a stop.
Now there's a diamond birthday? Who comes up with these things?
And let's see. Go.
The last 2 digits of your birth year are your age. So let's say you're born in 1989. Your diamond birth would be on the day you turn 89. Well, I guess mine will be 85 then.
Okay. Well, what we got here is 1 6 taking out one of those 6 10s, and then we've got 2 7s, 2 8s, and 2 9s. Let's see. With all that, actually, it would only took one of the 9s, and one of the 9s is left standing, and that's where this goes. Another
Sure,
9.
take all the nose.
Alrighty, here we go. And let's check where we are here. We are
check where we are.
Oh, it's RDV's turn. It is book 8, and it is issue number 4.
Did I see that? It's like a Bob Hope doll or some weird like a marionette on the left.
It is
10 with a long nose.
Yeah, that's 10.
Why is the nose that long?
That's just his design. He's got a very long nose.
He's the Bob Hope of the group. Hey, turn your camera if you're gonna sneeze, jerk.
I was coughing.
Like, you're lucky.
Yep.
All right. Tin has become a menacing giant and is capturing us in his own metal band. And they're in the crane game. 10. I didn't notice that. They're doing a crane game.
Yep. Alrighty, Eric, what do you say?
I'm 10.
Alrighty. And I agree with you. This is just a fun cover. It really is. 10 has become a menace giant and is capturing us with his own metal band. Okay. Rock on. The Bracelets of Doomed Heroes, a daring new adventure starring the unique Metal Men. All right, let's see what they say in the chat. And we have Black Spider 7, and then we've got a 10. Anything less is communist, says Clint. All right, so we got a 7 and a 10. Next up is Joe's 8 and then a 10. Ooh, the crane. The claw, says one slip. He didn't say the claw. He said the crane. Alrighty, and that was another 10. And then Metalman number 4 is a 7, says Henry. Alrighty, next up is... oh, guys, we already picked. Y'all don't have to keep mentioning sci-fi books or anything like that. 9 from Ice Tops and 8 from Ethereal. Alrighty, we got an 8 and a 9.
Pulls already up.
And let's see. In a Disguise says 8 and 10. I have the Claw Machine Addiction, says Dark Admiral.
Maranya said you already have it filled up from yesterday. You chose the poll. So
Say what?
You did a poll yesterday that filled up whatever this season's.
Did it fill it up? Or is there 2 more left? Because I do. Let's see. We had. Oh yeah, that's right. This one is for. I guess we'll put it on season 10. Shit.
Yep.
We'll put it up. We'll get whatever you choose. It will show up at some point because I do have plans for season 9 and 10, so it'll show up. Yes. Alrighty, and then Maranya says, Metalman number 4, love the absurdity of the Claw Machine game to capture the heroes. Super Silver Age silliness. Is this a Bob Haney concept cover? Score a Claw Machine 10.
Is Dave Cockrum won last night?
And what we have is 2 6s, 3 7s, and well, hold on, let me try that again. 2 7s, 3 8s, 1 9. Trying to take out 7 10s and missing by 1. Alrighty. We have our second 10 of the evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Fermita senior covers for this season. He said he was going to list it on yesterday's live stream.
He did. No, it'll find a home.
Bill, this Friday.
Probably not. No, this Friday is Marvel Team Up. Alrighty. And then we've got Patrick and Joe changed his to a 9. It's still all, let's see, 2, 8.
I just heard earlier today he doesn't reprint old Metalman books. Why? I don't know.
Alrighty, and let's...
They're printing all their facsimiles to make money.
I don't know. Is there a copyright? I don't think there's a copyright thing.
Unless, I don't know. It's not like it's Jonah Hex. But even then, Jonah Hex came back in the 2000s, but like, I don't know, man. They're politically incorrect. They're not PC friendly.
Go figure.
Maybe the covers are. I don't know.
All right, let's get the stop and let me get the books where they need to be, and then we will move on to the next. Let's move on to issue number 9. Alrighty, I got that there. All right. And I think this time it's my turn here, so let me put in the go for 9. There you go. And right. It is our book number 9, but it is issue number 5. I've got a second left to try to lasso that giant robot queen before it melts us all down into scrap. Alrighty, so this time they're getting melted. They're still saving Will Magnus, but they're attacking at the same time. It's almost like the same design as that issue number 2 robot. I like the way that Iron is looking with his big freaking fist up there. It's
Bare hands.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna give this a 9. What do you say, RDV?
The design of the green robot is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Will Magnus is just dead. So we can have Bernie's with him in every cover. It's like, I'll go 8 on this.
All right.
The robot's the best thing on there. The robot.
How about you, Eric?
10.
Okay. All righty. And Patrick Sargent agrees with you, saying 10. It's a great cover, great subject matter. Metalman number 5. It's a very good cover. It's an 8, says Henry. So we've got a 10 and an 8. Next up, Clint says 7, and One Slick says 9. Would have been better with a background. Alrighty. And we also get a 9 from Joe, saying cool robot. And Ice Top says 5. So we've got a 7, a 5, and 2 9s. Okie dokies. Michael Taylor says 9. Cool cover. What is here is this? This is issue number 5. And then we have a Maranya saying Metalman number 5. Similar situation to the Robot Peril cover. Great concept. Rendering good, not great. Bunch of flaws. Even so, it scores a Melter 10. And then we have a 9 from Dark Admiral and a 6 from Black Spider. There we go. All righty. And once again, if you have a late vote, go right on ahead and put that in. And I'm going to put the stop up. And let's see. We have 1 5, 1 6, and 1 7 taking out all 3 of those 10s. And then we've got 5 9s versus 2 8s, and the 9s win. Let me get that where it needs to be. And we are on our last 3 covers here, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. And let's get a go for, this is issue number 10. And RDV, you can lead us off on this one. Or book number 10. It's not issue number 10. It's issue number 6. All righty, RDV.
I guess she's got laughing gas.
Well, you got oxygen, helium, chloroform. So, yeah, I guess all sorts, right? Doc, haha, turn your gas gang off before this laughing gas shakes us apart, is what Iron is saying.
And then, guess who's up in the upper corner there? Will Magnus, turning against his own creation, making him laugh.
Putting his 2 creations against each other.
Yes. Like Mickey Mouse. All right, I'll go 8 on this.
All righty. And how about you, Eric?
I'm going to say 10.
I am going to also, because these are becoming better as we go. And I think it's because it is kind of, at this point, steering into that craziness and just going for it. This is awesome.
Scientifically, how do they laugh? How does it affect them if they're just made out of the elements?
Because the writer tells them that they should. Michael Taylor says 9. Dark Admiral says 7. Black Spiders says 5. We got a 10 for metal versus gas. Passing gas says 1 slick, and 9 silly but no background hurts it. All right, so we have a 5, 7, 2 9s, and a 10.
Cool.
All right, 5, 7,
And a
2
10.
9s, and a 10. Okay, as we wait for Maranya says, Metalman number 6, Evil Elemental Gases versus Metalman. Why did this happen? Who will win? The mystery sells the book. Concept is pure Silver Age silliness. Score a because this is comics 10. Alrighty. Okay. Why is there white stuff being squirted on them? They're not even smiling. That definitely doesn't look wrong. Exactly. There's nothing overtly sexual here, especially the fact that the chloroform is shooting from the robot's crotchal area.
I am appalled. I thought MK was going to ask that.
Right. Metalman number 6 is a 6. No ground or background, says Henry. Alrighty. And there you go. All right. Let me, if you do have a last minute vote or bid, whatever, vote, right? There you go.
Vote
Put it
now.
right on in there.
Or save your piece for later.
As we move forward here, what we have is a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8. Taking out the 4 10s, leaving the 2 9 7. Oh, okay. We got
There you go. Change this to 8.
okay, and we got a 7 for my stops. Alrighty, so we have a 5, 2 6s, and 2 8s, and they take out the 4 10s and 1 of the 9s, and a 9 is left. Oh, 10. This is just crazy. Alrighty. Let's see. That's from Joe. So it kind of changes. It leaves 2 9s. This is a 9, ladies and gentlemen.
It's crazy. But here's my number. Come, baby.
No.
Yes.
No. Alrighty. Let's move on. It's Eric's turn to get this one going, and it's go for, what are we on? This would be issue number, what would that be? 4, 5, 6. This would be issue number 7. Alrighty.
7A.
7A. There we go.
That's gonna be stuck in your head.
Oh, I listen to that music anyway. All the time. So I'm a huge Monkees fan. I've got all their albums. I even bought the box set DVDs that look like record players. All righty, Eric. Or is this mine? This is Eric's. Oh, this is a 10. Okay.
Oh, 10 all day, every day.
I think so too. I mean, look what we're looking at. The Metalmen have made themselves into a gun, and they're forcing Magnus to shoot himself. Absolutely. RDV, what do you think?
The writers finally had enough. Or the artists.
Exactly. No, actually, after this, it goes on until issue like 42, 43 around there.
I say 10. It's a banger issue.
Because of gun. Let's see. Metalman, the Sunbrain is forcing me to pull the trigger. Don't fire. We're fighting against ourselves. We're helpless too. Not to fire, Doc. Alrighty. And yeah, this is just too much fun. Absolutely a 10. And you know who agrees? Ice Top's Dark Admiral 1 in 1 slick, and Michael Taylor saying very cool cover and colors. Only Ethereal, who usually scores low, is scoring low here. And he's even giving it a 9. All right, so we've got 4 10s, a 9, and then Clint comes up with a 10 as well. Next up, Metalman number 7. Wow, the Metalmen become a gun of death. Simple, effective concept and great rendering. Wacky AF. Score a bang, bang 10.
Smells like Teen Spirit. No, he had a shotgun.
Metalman is number 7. It's an 8 for the Sunbrain, says Henry. And then we have a 10 from Joe, and I thought the last cover was crazy. Exactly. This is
so here's my number.
Wild. This cover smells like Teen Spirit, and hopefully just a touch of mold. You know, get that old paper smell. Not a lot, but just a touch. And Michael's saying this is his favorite cover by far, or so far. And there is a 8, there is a 9, and there are 10 10s. The 10s win, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, this is our, well, it's at least one more 10. What is that, our second or third? Third of the evening. All right, and we're going to move on. It is the very last cover of the night. It's issue number 8, but it's book 12. Alrighty, here we go, guys. And book 12, or issue number 8, looks like this. And what are we seeing? The roller coaster has come to life. Jump before it traps us. And we have Platinum. Tina, don't stay because I'm blind. Save yourself. So they took a blind kid on this roller coaster, and it's attacking him. And the blind kid's like, I'm useless. I'm blind. Go away, you hot, sexy metal woman, you.
Alicia?
Yeah. I gotta tell you, these covers have gotten better and better, and I am giving this also a 10. Eric, what do you say?
I'm 10.
All righty. How about you, RDV?
Oh my gosh, I kidnapped a kid.
A blind kid.
That's probably good, right? You know? Because he'd be scarred if he could see what's going on. I'll go 10 then, though. It's kooky craziness. There's some kind of roller coaster on Jupiter or Saturn behind them. Weird.
All righty. And let's see what everybody else has to say. We've got 3 10s as we're leaving the panel here. Have you guys been sniffing something? As I said, constantly. Dark Admiral gives us a 10 and Ethereal a 9. He doesn't give Ethereal a 9. Ethereal gives this book a 9. All right. And then we have Metalman number 8. Crazy Coaster is an 8. And then we have a 10 from Ice Tops. Treating blind kids is useless. That's a 10 out of 10. And Joe gives this a 10. 1, 2, and 3. Did very cool cover and detail. This is my favorite, just like the last one. Alrighty, they have been getting better. Just saying.
You're not making fun of blind kids. What are you doing?
All right. 10 awesome space roller coaster on an alien world, but the kid needs a spacesuit. What if he's an alien? He just looks human.
An alien spacesuit then?
All righty. Maranya says Metalman number 8, Super Peril cover. Wonderfully rendered. Dutch angles give motion and uneasiness to the situation. Powerful covers. Will they survive? We don't know. Buy the book to find out. Score a coaster 10. All righty, gang. And let's see. I'm going to put the stop up.
Cool.
If you have a last minute bid or vote, go right on ahead and leave it. If it changes something, we'll change it, but I doubt it because there's 1 8, 1 9, and 10 10s. Okay, don't get it's artichokes. Let's get that. Oh, I jumped. Okay.
How high? Goodbye. So, Eric,
Yes.
how about those Cincinnati Bengals?
Well, they're not playing, so it
I
doesn't really matter about them right
was
now.
watching the game. I don't think it was in the 80s against the Bengals, the Chicago Bears. That's when the Bears won. It was like I have to find the video, but it was like a really old game. I was just like, man, the Bengals, even in the 80s, were getting their asses kicked.
Well, the Bears were very good in the mid 80s.
They had a guy on the field with one of those jet heaters, and he was thawing up the field. So walk behind and it's a little jet heater, just so they could keep playing the game. So I thought that was interesting. I've never seen anybody use like a jet engine, kind of like a heater thing, walk and just like thaw out the grass. I'm like, this is going to turn ice.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I have the video. I just haven't uploaded though. Oh man! So I got all my books today, even that one distiller book.
Yeah, I read that. It wasn't bad.
It looked pretty good. So I flipped through it. It's Jock doing the art, which I kind of like, and I think I'll enjoy it. The story is really cool though. That's what it sounds like. So, hey, welcome back, sir. Welcome to the land of the living, man.
Yep. Alrighty. So yeah, this ended up at 10 as well. All of the let's figure out what is what and where is where. We have a solid last, and I don't even think that's the worst of them. That's one of my favorite of the evening, and it's on the bottom. But let's find out where everything else goes here. Alrighty. And
Good night, one slick dude.
I was about to say it's an hour early, and one slick is still checking out. All right, let's get the go for the sevens. On the sevens, all I need is your favorite. We don't need your least favorite since there's only two.
Just make sure you share out the tier list and take down this book cover.
Aha, yes.
Joe, are you leaving as well? Where are you, Joe? Oh.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it because, yeah, there's usually an hour to go here.
I mean, to be fair, if they're in the East Coast, it is midnight.
That is true. That is.
It is a work day.
We did also we did start we started later. Okay, so let me get my page ready here, and we've got the sevens.
Joe, are you leaving yet? No, he says I'm here.
And let's see, we've got Robot, and we've got Magnus, 1 and 2. Okay, so Eric, the best of the sevens. We got the Robot, and we got the Magnus, issue number 2. And issue
sevens or 8s? I only saw one for 7.
Oh, 8s. I mean 8s.
I think the best is the second one.
Okay, the Magnus. How about you, RDV?
Ooh. That is a tough call because I'll go 2 though. I do like the design on the green robot on the front, but I hate the lifeless mannequin doll he's holding on to.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Ethereal says the Magnus. Joe says the Robot. All righty.
Tomato.
Then we have Magnus from Ice Tops and Magnus from Maranya. And then the 8s is as is. Okay, so we got to vote for the Robot. And then let's see. Hey, Steel Tradition, you could help us figure out where everything goes. And then we've got the second cover being the best cover from Michael, and Dark Admiral and Clint both say the Robot. Alrighty, and let's see. Let's get that stop. If you have a last minute vote, just put it on in there. If it changes anything, we will change it.
It will change you.
The whole experience it changes you, and not for the better. Alrighty. And the way it is Magnus has the lead as far as those are concerned. Alrighty. Now let's go for 9s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is just the easiest way to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel free to describe it however you want. Let me put the go for 5s. Go for 9. And what is your favorite and least favorite of the 9 column? Eric, what'd you say?
Okay, let's see.
Maximum zoomage.
You got that right. My favorite.
Do you want me to show the covers again?
No. I can say fine. Just
right.
I think the second one is my favorite.
Issue number 1.
Yeah, and I think the first one's my least favorite.
Really? Okay.
Well, by default, something had to be, I guess.
The first appearance is the least favorite for you. RDV, what do you say?
Steve Irwin best.
The what?
Steve Irwin, you know, the mat.
Oh, the Mantis is the best. Okay.
Yeah, I like that one. Number 5's worse.
All right. And I agree with you, RDV, on the best. I just like their first appearance. And the least favorite to me, though, is the Chemical People. It's the third cover.
Crikey, she be a killer.
Alrighty, the 9s. Flying Saucer is the best, and green background is the worst. The Chemical People.
The
All
Chemical
right.
People. Ooh.
And then we have 2 and 1, says Joe. Okie dokes. Next up, we've got 3 and 5 from Ethereal. And then Maranya says 1 is the best and 4 is the worst.
Yes.
And then we have 1 is the best, 3rd is the worst from Clint.
Yes.
And then this is tough. 1st is best, 3rd is the worst.
Yes.
All right. And let's see, do we have any more? Anybody else? Let's get the stop. And if there is a last minute vote, we will count it in. But for now, we're going to ratio some stuff. All righty. So we did have 1 or 2 with no positives, and it's all negative. And that is, let's see, 1 had 3 negatives, 1 had 2 negatives. Unfortunately, the 3 negatives was, wait, that can't be right. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong ones. Whoops, sorry. All righty, let me try that again. So on these, we had 1 with a 1 positive and 4 negatives, which outweighs the one that only had 1 negative but no positives. And that is issue number, or book 3. Okay, and that goes all the way to the end. Next up, we had 1 negative, and that was book 4. And that is right here. All righty. And then we had 1 positive and 2 negatives. And that was to book 5. So it stays where it is. And then we have issue number 1 and issue number, and the first appearance. And we had no negatives. Well, actually, we did have negatives on 1. But let's see. It had 5 positives and 2 negatives, leaving 3, making it a 3 positive. And then we had 2 positives, no negatives. And it is the way it is right here. It stays the way it is. And this is your 9s. Let me hook up for 10s here.
Wait, that's the way it is? Oh,
Yeah.
I guess some things will never change.
You suck sometimes. Oh, we had 2 negatives for 4. Does that change
one
anything?
song you've heard, but you don't know the name of it.
Oh, no, it's the way it is. I know the name of it.
No, but I mean, like, I don't know who the singer is, artist stuff.
It's Steve Winwood, right?
Is it?
I do
Maybe?
believe so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Breen's the record guy.
Okay. That was Steve Winwood, right? Things will never change.
I can't remember.
Doo-doo.
Oh, I know the song. I can.
Yeah,
like,
from the 90s?
yeah,
It's like,
80s.
was it 80s? I
Yeah.
thought it was the 90s.
Okay, let's see. Book 1, 2, 3, and 4. Eric?
Okay. My favorite one is The Gun.
Okay. And that is book number 4.
I think my least favorite is the second one.
Alrighty. And that was The Roller Coaster. Okay, so the favorite is The Gun. Worst is The Roller Coaster. RDV, on the 10s. What is your favorite and least favorite?
We were way off. Bruce Hornsby.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bruce Hornsby. Okay.
Yeah. 1986. Yeah.
Go figure.
Clint's
Clint's calling it out. Bruce Hornsby, just as you said that, by the way.
because he Googled it just like I did.
Probably so. All right. So what do you think? Best and worst of the 10s. What are we sending to the bracket fights?
Oh.
Is it
I
the
like
gun? Is it the roller coaster? Is it the claw machine? Or is it the one that doesn't quite look like it belongs there next to the others?
there's the gun and there's the number that one. The first, the number one is I love both. Oh, I'm going with number one is my favorite, and then the worst. Sorry, blind kid. You can go see your way out.
The worst is a roller coaster. All righty. My favorite is the gun as well, and the worst is number one, the VAT. All righty. And let's see what the chat says. What are we sending to the bracket fights, ladies and gentlemen? We have very tough. 2 and 4 are my favorite covers of the night. Since I have to pick one cover, I'll pick number 2, the roller coaster, he says. All righty. Cool. Gun is number, and then is the first, and the number 1, the VAT is what I'm calling it, is the worst. That's from Ethereal. Henry says the 10s, the claw machine's the best. Number 3, Crazy Coaster is the worst. England team, please show the results of the poll after. Oh, thank you for reminding me. All righty, so we have claw machine and the Crazy Coaster. The claw.
I mean, if you think about it, all 4 covers up there, the one that's the most normal is the one with the water coming out of it.
Okay. 4 is the best. That's the gun. And first is the least. That is the VAT. Alrighty. Next up, that was Dark Admiral. Joe says 4 and 1 as well. Okay. And then Maranya is saying 10. Best is second. Worst is first. Okay. And then we have Roller Coaster is the best, says Clint. And I have YouTube Premium, so I can look at. Okay. Roller Coaster is the best, no worst.
Wait, you pay for YouTube? Ah!
And then, and Ice Top says best is 4, worst is 1.
Say pay for YouTube, you can pay this channel. We'll take monthly donations.
Yeah, I would never turn that down. All righty, so here's what we got, ladies and gentlemen. The worst of the 10s, I mean, it's really just issue number 4, is the issue, the first up here, which is the VAT. And then let's see, we had 1 cancel it out, 3 good, 3 bad, and that ended up being the roller coaster. So it's there next.
We're looking for 2 strapping young lads who rub lotion on us, travel with us when we're going tour. You know what? There's a town back there. Oh, wait. It's the other way.
Right. Okay. And then the claw machine is second with only 1 positive, no negatives. And then the gun had 6 positives, no negatives. So that's the one we're sending to the bracket fights. And it goes like this. Number 12 was the stretchy big hand. Number 11 is Robot melting the metal men. Number 10 is Golden Radioactive Will Magnus. What are we on? 12, 11, 10. 9 is the Chemicals versus the Metals. Number 8 is Crazy Fist Robot Attack. Number 7 is Flying Saucer. Number 6 is the Diving Missile Men. Number 5 is the Praying Mantis. Number 4 is the Evil Vat. Number 3, Crazy Coaster. Number 2, Claw Machine. And number 1, Crazy Gun. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I like these covers. What'd you think here, Eric?
Well, I've seen them all before. I used to have them all. I like them. They're little. Yeah, they rated out a little better than I thought they would, actually.
Yeah, I was worried at first that we weren't going to have a 10 or anything like that, but they really did pick up. That happens a couple of times. Like at some point in time, we're going to be going back to the Teen Titans. And as good as the original 12 were, and I'm talking about the Silver Age, issues 13 through 26 are freaking amazing. So I think that just does happen sometimes, when it's like they get into the to the feel of what the story's going to be, and it just goes overboard. I saw your message there, Michael, and yep, it didn't change anything because it was the worst is still going to be the one you picked. So yep. All righty, but there you go. On Friday, we are going to do me and Dalton are going to be talking about 2024 in movies. We haven't done that yet. And then
Are you
at
sure?
10
You said this last time.
did I? Yeah, I don't know. If I don't get sick, we'll see. Anywho, and at and
before we go, so if you want to do one tomorrow, there is no football, so that was why we were taking Thursdays off before.
okay, that depends on if we're home. All right, kids, the poll. It looks like I'm going to go through these books and make sure that it is family friendly. We have 23 votes. Thank you to everybody who participated. 17% went to Outer Limits, 21 to Gold Key Star Trek. Weird Science has 26 and Heavy Metal has 34. I will be putting these up probably in season 11, to tell you the truth, because I've got plans for season 9 and 10. Which I guess I could on Monday. I'll start doing the whole thing for those. It's going to be villains. First, it's going to be Marvel, and then it's going to be DC. I want to focus on those. I don't want to do 16 episodes of the biggest villains of Marvel. I don't want to do, I want some of the smaller ones too. Obviously, we're going to be doing some big dog villains, but I want to kind of mix it up a bit. I'm going to do for both of them. So there you go. All right, kids, don't forget to show up tomorrow on Friday at 10:30. We may be doing one tomorrow as well. It depends on, I guess, when we get home from the movie and everything. We're going to go see a movie called Wolfman. Looking forward to it, as a matter of fact. The UFOs, says Dark Admiral. They've got enough. That actually is kind of what I'm looking for. Because, yeah, I can't see us not doing Doctor Doom in the first round, So obviously that's going to be. But if this was a good idea and everybody gets into the villain thing, then I would like to do another month. So I don't want to spend it all in one sit. So there you go. All right, kids. Thank you very much for hanging out. Once again, don't forget Friday 10:30 and Saturday at 8 for the auction. And don't forget to click like, share, do all that kind of stuff. And as always, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Good night, kids.
Oh, and don't forget, tomorrow is Geeky Puppet Show. They talk about the books they liked that came out. 8 o'clock, right?
9
Yes.
Eastern.
Oh, 9.
9 Eastern. There you go. All right. Have fun, kids.